Yesterday, we started talking about the parable of the sower and how the seeds he scattered fell on different soils. Today, let's focus on the interpretation of that parable. Now, when Jesus first told the parable, he didn't really give an explanation. He just said, if you have ears, listen. This is one of the easiest parables to understand, yet the disciples didn't really get it and came to Jesus later to ask for an explanation. I can imagine Jesus' frustration as he may have wondered how his followers would be able to understand future parables if they didn't even understand this one. But in true form, Jesus is very patient and explains it to them. Obviously, the seed is the word of God, especially the one spoken by Jesus. And the different surfaces the seed fell on are different kinds of people who hear the words of Jesus. Not everyone is receptive to the word of God in their life, and it can be seen in the long-term results. Now, ideally, all Christians consider themselves the good soil, where the seed is planted and thrives and yields a lot of crop. But take a minute and really be honest with yourself. Where do you stand in your commitments to God? How serious are they? Or are you a once-a-week Christian during church service, and as soon as it's over, you're off to living your life exactly the same way a non-believer would? Imagine a person who says they want to be a marathon runner. The individual has to like what they're training for and to see some benefit of what they're doing. Not only do they have to submit to a grueling training schedule, but they also probably have to give up certain things in order to train. In other words, self-sacrifice is involved. And, they have to do certain things on a regular basis as part of their training in order to achieve their goal. If they don't commit to doing all these things, then they won't be running a marathon. They may think they are, but in reality, they're not. Same principle for commitment in being a Christian. You can't just say you're a Christian if your lifestyle and actions don't reflect that. Real commitment for a Christian means doing things on a regular basis that non-Christians don't do. It also means that at some point, you do sacrifice something, whether it's money, time, energy, social life, popularity, as a follower of Christ. Another point that I think we need to get real honest about is how comfortable are we with the riches, comforts, and distractions of this world? It's like the story of the frog who was put into that pot with cold water, and then the water gradually became warmer and warmer to the point that the frog died in the boiling water without realizing it was getting cooked. I'm not going to lie to you. I like being comfortable. It's always easier. Who doesn't like an easygoing life, struggle-free and entertaining? But I know it's not the best for growth. And I know we are an easy target for Satan to snatch us away from God when the comforts and riches of this world are more enticing than the Word of God. The point of today's nugget is not to make you feel guilty, because you're not accountable to me. I want you to be real honest with yourself, because God already knows your reality. Do you need to make any changes in your Christian walk? Do you need to make deeper commitments to God? I'll leave you to think about these questions, and I'll see you tomorrow.